Larry Jones is taking a minute out from what's hopefully a relaxing evening before a pretty busy week with Frisian Fire coming up in the Kentucky Derby. Larry, how are you feeling right now?
Well, we're very happy at Caton. You know, we worked our horse today, and he had a very good work. And this evening at feeding time, he seemed to be very, very happy. I think he had read the work and saw he had the fastest work of the day, so I think he was setting back cheesing too. But no, everything is good right now. We're very happy.
Now, if I remember correctly, we saw pretty fast work from Hardspun just before the Derby. Is that right?
Well, we really did. This horse here, actually Hardspun was 1/5 of a second faster than this horse was today. And actually he was only 2/5 of a second faster than 8 Bells and 3/5 faster than Proud Spell was when they blew out for their, successful races as well. So basically he's just fell right in target. But, it's been 7 weeks since he ran, and he needed to make sure he got a little something out of it. And the biggest thing was we wanted to make sure we're sharp, so where we can put him anywhere in this race we want him to go, and hopefully we'll be prepared.
Well, obviously, the time is any indication. He seems to like this racetrack. Do you feel like he's handling it the same way he handled Louisiana Derby surface?
Well, it really was, because we had several people that was watching. Although I broke him off from the pony, and at Churchill, it's really hard to see what happens on the front side. I knew he left the pony well. But they said it looked like he was going a little slow, and Gabriel, he really gets right on the target of whatever I want done. And although I told him I didn't care how fast his work was, I wanted to see if he could get over the track well. And when I picked him up with the pony, he told me, he said he thought he went in about a minute flat. And I could very well believe him watching the way the horse was breathing. It looked like a minute work. And when they told us he went in 57 and 4, then that just kind of gives you chills, because you knew he got over the track extremely well. And that's what's kind of happened with all of our horses. They've come in and handled it well, and so it gives us confidence. We think we're ready.
If you ask anybody else, they say they fear the guy in the cowboy hat. So I'm curious who the guy in the cowboy hat might fear in this race, if anybody.
Well, I'm smart enough to know there's 19 others that's going to be going, and I do fear them all. There's some really good horses this time, and I think it's a deeper field than maybe we've seen in a while. I'm not saying that Big Brown was a standout. We still feel like Hardspun, Street Sense, and Curlin were standouts. But there's a lot of horses in here that can kind of be mentioned probably in that same frame of tone and mind by the end of the year. But this is a deep field. This field can probably go 8 or 10 deep. And if they win it, you'd say, well, yeah, that horse has credentials to win. So there's a lot of really good horses out there. The horses from Dubai, they look very well. They have made the ship over well. Todd Scott at Dunkirk, very highly anticipated animal. He's good. I Want Revenge Pioneer. Like I said, it's really a deep, deep field. And so, yeah, we're looking forward, and hopefully we'll get a good trip and see what we can do.
Well, you've announced the fact that you'll at least step away from full-time training for a little while. This may well be your last Kentucky Derby, at least with a horse like this. Any shot when we might see reconsider that?
Well, I mean, we know for a while we're going to spend some time with the family and the grandkids and all like this, and we still have brood mares and we have stallions. If those foals get up to the age of being racing, and I can't find a trainer that can satisfy me, and then we may be back at it. But it'll be 2 or 3 years before we're really active again.
Well, it wouldn't quite be the same without you, Larry Jones, so we wish you good luck and a good trip.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully you enjoy the evening here at Johnny's.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we've done this 2 years in a row, and there's not a better way to spend Monday night before the Derby than right here.
Larry Jones looking to pick up the victory with Frisian Fire in the Kentucky Derby.